Every morning you stand at the edge of a new day, unaware of the silent battles that lie ahead. Many of us wake with a weight in our hearts and a mind cluttered with doubts. You may feel overwhelmed by the stress of yesterday or fearful of what lies ahead, yet hidden in the quiet moments just after you open your eyes is a chance to change the course of your day. This speech is meant for you, the one tired of watching life pass by while uncertainty holds you back. Today you will learn that your morning isn't a random series of events, but a carefully set stage for everything that follows. In these moments you have the power to shape your thoughts and by extension your actions. Imagine starting each day with a clear head and a strong sense of purpose, ready to face challenges head on. This is not about empty words or promises, it is about real choices that put you in control. The decisions you make in the first few minutes matter more than you might think. They lay the groundwork for focus, energy, and progress. Embrace this moment, own it, and let it be the spark that lights up every hour of your day. The very first thought that crosses your mind is not a random occurrence. It is a powerful command that sets your entire day into motion. What's the first thing you feed your mind every morning? Hope or hopelessness? That first thought acts like a hidden alarm clock, signaling your brain to either rise or retreat. If you wake with a cloud of doubt or worry, the rest of your day will mirror that uncertainty. A single negative idea can cast a long shadow, influencing every decision, every interaction. Picture a person who wakes with a sense of defeat. Soon, every challenge becomes a mountain, every opportunity a missed chance. On the other hand, when you choose a thought that lifts you up, you create a force that drives you forward. It is not a matter of chance. It is a choice that must be made with full awareness. When your mind is clear and your first thought is one of strength, you are setting yourself up to win. So get in control from the moment you open your eyes. Decide now, will you rise with purpose or let a stray thought steer your day? Let me tell you something, your phone is not your friend first thing in the morning. When you reach for it, you hand over the steering wheel of your mind to the endless distractions of the outside world. In those early minutes, your brain is most open, most vulnerable. Scrolling through messages or social feeds fills your mind with random images and opinions that scatter your focus. Instead of shaping your day on your own terms, you let others decide your mood and priorities. Think of it like starting a journey by giving away your map before you even step out the door. With each swipe, you allow chaos to seep into your thoughts, making it harder to find your own direction. Choose instead to put your phone aside until you have claimed your morning. Embrace silence, stretch your mind with positive thoughts, and set clear goals. Do not let external noise drown out your inner voice. The power to decide how your day unfolds is yours alone. Grab it before the digital world does. A disordered morning is like a small spark that ignites a blaze throughout the day. When you start in chaos, running late, feeling rushed, and burdened by scattered thoughts, the disorder does not disappear as the day unfolds. It grows, influencing your mood, your interactions, and your ability to handle simple tasks. Think of a morning where everything is out of place, a missed alarm, hurried actions, an unplanned rush. That one turbulent start can ripple out and turn an ordinary day into a series of setbacks. Like a ship tossed by turbulent waves without a steady rudder, you lose control of your direction. Each small mistake builds on the last, leaving you frustrated and tired by the time you face the day's challenges. But when you take charge of your morning, when you create order from the start, you set the tone for calm and control. If you begin with disarray, expecting peace is like waiting for a storm to vanish on its own. Choose to break the cycle, clear the clutter of rushed habits, and you will see how a simple, orderly start can shape every moment that follows. This is your moment to stand up and take control of your day before it controls you. Imagine your morning as a steering wheel. If you do not grip it firmly, your life is destined to drift. Begin by sitting up, drawing in a deep breath, and speaking words that lift your spirit. Let your voice echo the strength inside you. Look in the mirror and set an intention that you will not let the small challenges dictate the day ahead. Picture yourself as the leader of a great team. Your team of thoughts, actions, and choices. Every command you give to yourself matters. Rise and face the day with a clear plan. Every step you take builds on the last, turning a simple morning into a series of wins. It is not enough to simply hope for a good day. You must actively claim it. Stand tall, speak firmly, and let every word remind you that you are in charge. Today, be the master of your own start and let your actions lead to a day well lived. Focus on the first 10 minutes. That small window is your foundation. Start with a deep, slow breath to clear your mind. Speak a short, positive phrase that sets the tone for what is to come. Stand up, stretch your body, and feel the energy rise within you. Next, take a moment to jot down one clear goal for the day. Visualize the steps you will take and see the success already unfolding. Each action builds upon the last. Breathe, affirm, move, plan, win. This simple routine is all you need to ensure that the rest of your day follows a clear path. These 10 minutes are your chance to take charge, to lay a solid base for every challenge you might face. When you invest just a little time in yourself right away, you prepare your mind and body for the tasks ahead. Remember these steps and let them guide you each morning. The quiet power of those first minutes sets you apart. Your day is yours to shape, starting with this small yet vital ritual. Every morning when you stand before the mirror, you face a truth that you often try to hide. In the quiet moments before the day begins, you see more than just your reflection. You see the parts of you that you keep hidden behind a mask. For too long you have played a role, showing the world a version of yourself that is safe, polished, and far from who you really are. Behind closed doors and those private moments, the truth is raw and unfiltered. You may have learned to smooth over your flaws and cover up your fears with a practiced smile, but the mirror does not lie. It reveals every line, every shadow, and every spark in your eyes that hints at the hidden struggles within. Are you proud of who you see, or are you just tolerating yourself? The mirror isn't glass, it's your gut check. It strips away pretense and shows you the honest truth. When you gaze into it, you confront the parts of yourself you've long denied. The tired eyes that have witnessed too many disappointments. The smile that hides unspoken pain, and the flicker of hope that still burns quietly within. This is not a call for perfection. It is a call for raw honesty. You are asked to acknowledge every flaw and every strength. Stand there and truly see yourself. Embrace the unvarnished reality of your being and let it ignite the courage to shed the fake image you've worn for too long. Today, let your reflection serve as a reminder that you are more than the image you present. You are the sum of every truth hidden behind the mask, waiting to be owned and celebrated. Look deeply and see the raw, unfiltered truth that demands you to change and grow. Face it now. Every word you speak to yourself writes a line in the story of your life. The silent voice inside your head is not idle. It is a force that shapes every move you make. When you look in the mirror, that voice greets you first. If you avoid your reflection, you avoid your reality. The words you choose in those quiet moments build or break the person you become. When you constantly murmur doubts or cast harsh judgments upon yourself, your reflection soaks up that negativity and bounces it back in every decision you make. But if you speak with care and strength, you lay a foundation for growth and inner calm. Your voice is the first voice your reflection hears. Train it to speak power. It can be your harshest enemy or your strongest ally. Think of each morning as a fresh start, an opportunity to reset the silent script running in your mind. Choose words that lift you up, replacing doubt with resolve and fear with focus. Let every word serve as a building block for the confident person you are meant to become. Each day as you stand before that mirror, let your self-talk remind you of the strength within. Your words matter. They are the silent architects of your destiny. Too often you pour endless energy into crafting an image for others, perfecting a mask that hides who you truly are. While you work hard to impress the outside world, you neglect the one person who truly counts, yourself. It is time to stop performing and start confronting the real you. Every minute spent on a superficial image robs you of the chance to build true strength from within. Don't ask the world to believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. Instead, turn that focus inward. True growth comes when you hold yourself responsible for every action and every word. Shed the mask and face the truth head on. Recognize that you have been running from yourself, avoiding the mirror that reveals what you hide. You can't outrun a shadow. You've got to turn around and face it. Look at your habits, your choices, and even your missteps without fear or excuse. This is a call to drop the act and meet reality with courage. Let the energy once wasted on pleasing others be redirected toward building a life that reflects your inner strength. Take a hard look at your daily actions and commit to being honest with yourself. Today, decide to invest in the real you. Your words have the power to shape your world, so choose them wisely. Each morning, the voice inside you stands at a crossroads. It can lift you up or tear you down. It is time to speak life into your spirit. Begin by standing before the mirror and declaring the words that remind you of your worth. Face yourself. Forgive yourself. Fire yourself up. These simple phrases, repeated with conviction, set the tone for a day filled with strength and clarity. When you speak with purpose, you train your mind to overcome doubt and silence the fear that holds you back. Do not allow empty silence to be filled with negativity. Instead, fill it with words that echo deep within, driving you toward your goals. Speak these truths until your reflection starts to believe them. Every word you utter is a step toward a more confident, focused, and resilient version of you. Make it a ritual to remind yourself that you are enough, that your voice matters, and that every positive word is a brick in the foundation of your future. Let your self-talk be your strongest ally as you face the day. Building mental strength starts with facing your inner self. Each time you stand before the mirror, you are training your mind like a warrior in a gym. The mirror is your mental gym. Either you show up or you shrink. Every honest moment of self-reflection adds a layer of armor that no challenge can break. The more you confront yourself with courage, the less power external forces have over you. When you have stared into the depths of your own truth and accepted every part of your being, you develop a resilience that softens life's hardest blows. The battles of the day may come, but they hit softer when you are armed with self-knowledge and inner strength. Every act of confrontation is an investment in your personal fortitude. Stand tall, face yourself, and build that armor day after day. Let your inner strength be the shield that guards you against life's storms. Remember, the world hits hard, but it hits softer when you've already faced the hardest truth, yourself. Every morning is a blank canvas, yet many of us show up with yesterday's scars still fresh on our hearts. We wake up, and before the sun casts its first light, the weight of past mistakes and lingering pain seeps into our thoughts. The echoes of what once hurt us can cloud our vision if we let them. Why are you dragging yesterday's failures into today's fight? Each regret and every painful memory ties you to a past that no longer serves you. Every time you relive your worst moment, you recage yourself in a prison you already escaped. Understand that your past is a chapter that has been written and closed. Clinging to old wounds prevents you from stepping forward into the bright possibility of a new day. Imagine waking up and feeling free from the shadows of regret, ready to take on whatever comes with a clear mind and a bold heart. Today, you have a choice. You can let yesterday's sorrow dictate your actions, or you can choose to break the loop and embrace the freedom of now. Look within and recognize that each moment is a fresh start. Shed the weight of old mistakes and listen to the call for a new beginning. Stand up, breathe deeply, and let go of the past. The battle of today is yours to win, unburdened by the ghosts of yesterday. The fight is not against the world, but against the chains that bind you to old pain. Step forward with courage and let this day be a declaration of liberation, a true rebirth of spirit and determination. Let the dawn serve as a reminder that the past is over and today is yours to command. Release the heavy baggage that hinders your progress and step boldly into the light of a new beginning. Every moment you choose to move forward reclaims your power and redefines your path. Holding on to the version of yourself that once was may feel safe, but it is a chain that holds you back. You cling to past habits and old stories out of familiarity, not realizing that each moment spent in that old version is a moment stolen from who you could become. If you stay loyal to who you were, you'll betray who you could be. The past is not a trophy to display, but a weight that anchors you in regret. Your old self got you here, but it won't get you there. It is time to let go of the familiar, even if it means facing the unknown. Embrace the discomfort of change as a sign that you are growing. There is no honor in remaining stuck when you have the strength to move forward. The patterns you follow, the words you repeat, and the behaviors you cling to are relics of a time that no longer defines you. Look in the mirror and see not the tired old version, but the possibility of someone new rising. The battle for a better tomorrow begins when you decide to leave behind the crutches of the past. Trust in your ability to rebuild and become the person you aspire to be, even if it means starting over. Change is hard, but staying the same is harder. Let go now and open the door to the life you deserve. Each morning when you look into the mirror, you hold a conversation with your future. It is not about rehashing old mistakes or dwelling on who you once were. It is about speaking to who you are becoming. Start by giving yourself a simple message every day. Reset, refocus, rise. Let these words echo in your mind as you prepare to face the day ahead. When you see your reflection, remember that your past is a rearview mirror. Glance at it, but don't stare. The mirror shows you what has been, but it does not define what will be. Your gaze should be forward, filled with the promise of growth and the courage to change. In that quiet moment, let the reflection remind you of the strength you are building. Every morning is a new chance to steer your life in a better direction. Speak words of encouragement to the person you are becoming and challenge yourself to see beyond the flaws. Let the morning mirror be a tool that guides you forward. While you cannot change what is behind you, you can shape what lies ahead. Every word you say to your reflection sets the tone for the day. Choose them wisely and let them fuel your journey. For too long, you have allowed old labels and past failures to define you. Every mistake, every role you played is simply a chapter in a book that is still being written. It is time to burn the resume of who you were. You are not defined by a job you once held, a misstep you made, or the negative tags others placed on you. You're not your past. You're your potential. Each morning, light a fire under those old pages and watch them burn away, making room for a new, unbound story. Your story is still wet ink. Don't let yesterday hold the pen. You have the power to rewrite your destiny with every choice you make. Look into the mirror and see a blank page ready for new ideas, new goals, and a new life. Free yourself from the weight of roles that no longer serve you. Step away from the shadows of past errors and embrace the vibrant light of a fresh start. Let every word you speak and every decision you take be a declaration of your ability to change. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Break free from it and allow today to be the first page of a story you write with courage. Each morning you have a chance to start anew. Do not allow the world to assign you a name or define you by past errors. Instead, claim your identity with boldness and clarity. Wake up and name who you are before the world names you something else. Stand at the beginning of each day and decide the qualities you want to live by. Embrace the opportunity to choose a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more fearless. Every day is a reset. Every day is a rebirth. Every day is your rise. Let these words become the mantra that guides you. Step out of bed and into the life you are ready to build. Every choice you make adds a new stroke to the portrait of your future self. Do not let past mistakes, labels, or fears dictate the terms of your life. Today you have the power to sculpt a new identity, one that is true to your deepest hopes and dreams. This is your daily chance to choose. Embrace it fully and let the world witness the power of your rebirth. Every setback, every failure begins not in the world around you, but in the quiet moments inside your mind. Too often you surrender before the battle even begins, letting doubts whisper that you are not enough. Who's louder in your head, your doubt or your discipline? Each time you allow a thought of weakness to creep in, you give in to excuses that become chains. If you don't train your mind, life will break it for you. Excuses are the soft murmur of defeat that slowly erode your resolve. Look at every missed chance and every regret. It all starts with the moment you let a thought of limitation take hold. There is no external force stopping you. It is your internal voice that surrenders to fear and excuses. Stop justifying weakness. Start building strength. Each excuse is a small victory for doubt, and every disciplined decision reclaims power. You must confront the inner narrative that tells you to back down, to wait, to settle for less. Fight back with every fiber of your being. Use your mind as the sharp tool it is meant to be, carving out a space where discipline overpowers hesitation. The moment you reject excuses, you open the door to opportunity. Your mindset is the ultimate battleground where your future is forged. Today is the day to silence the noise of doubt and let your discipline roar louder. Embrace the challenge, stand firm against mental weakness, and begin a new era of inner strength. Discipline is not something that comes and goes with your mood. It is a muscle you build through daily practice, repetition, and unwavering commitment. Every morning as you rise and face the day, you have a choice. Will you let fleeting emotions dictate your actions, or will you stand firm, choosing discipline over emotion, discipline over fear, discipline over delay? Your mindset is like a thermostat. It controls the entire environment of your life. When you choose discipline, you set the temperature for success, regardless of how you feel in that moment. It is not enough to wish for motivation. You must forge it with action. Each small decision and every disciplined act strengthens your resolve. The habits you form in the silence of the early hours, when no one is watching, are the very foundation upon which your future is built. Do not wait for a burst of inspiration or a fleeting mood to carry you through the day. Instead, choose the hard path of consistency. Push through discomfort, commit to your routine, and watch as each deliberate action compounds into lasting strength. Your daily actions are the building blocks of the person you are becoming. Build that muscle quietly, and soon discipline will speak louder than any doubt. When chaos strikes and life tries to pull you apart, you need a set of mental triggers to snap you back into focus. In the midst of stress, fatigue, and setbacks, it is all too easy to lose sight of your goals. Yet you hold the power to reset at any moment. Starve your distractions, feed your focus. One powerful technique is the 3-second rule. Pause, reset, execute. When you feel the pull of negativity or distraction, take a brief moment, just 3 seconds, to gather your thoughts. That pause can break the chain of spiraling doubt and reorient your mind. Each trigger acts as an internal switch that turns off the noise of panic and flips on the power of clarity. With these tools, you learn to control your thought patterns and become the master of your reactions. Instead of reacting impulsively, you respond with intention and focus. Practice these triggers regularly and create a mental toolkit that stands ready whenever life tests you. Even in the toughest moments, you can press pause, recalibrate, and forge ahead with renewed determination. Train your mind to recognize when it is straying and gently guide it back to your purpose. This is how you maintain control, ensuring that no setback can break your spirit. Every single action you repeat is a vote for the person you are becoming. Your identity isn't carved in stone, it is reinforced day after day through every choice you make. Imagine each small habit as a fingerprint that leaves its mark on your future. Your identity isn't written, it's reinforced with every disciplined action. Consistent actions, no matter how small, have a powerful cumulative effect. They signal to your brain that you are committed to growth and excellence. Just as a sculptor chips away at stone to reveal a masterpiece, every repeated decision refines and defines your character. The daily rituals you might dismiss as routine are in fact the building blocks of a powerful identity. Every act of discipline, every moment of focus is a declaration of who you are meant to be. Make sure that every action you take is a fingerprint that belongs to the person you aspire to become. By committing to consistent, intentional behavior, you transform doubt into certainty and weakness into strength. Remember, you are not defined by one moment, but by the sum of your repeated actions over time. Consider the athlete who pushed through injury, refusing to let pain dictate his path. Think of the entrepreneur who risked everything, overcoming failure because his mind simply refused to break. They did not win because the road was easy. They triumphed because their discipline was louder than any doubt. These stories are not just inspiring, they prove that mindset mastery is a real and powerful force. In the face of overwhelming odds, these individuals chose to fight back, rebuilding their inner strength time and again. Their victories were hard-earned, forged in the relentless practice of self-belief and focus. They stared down the voice of doubt and refused to let it rule their lives. Their grit is a reminder that you too have the power to overcome whatever stands in your way. Be that kind of dangerous. Let their stories ignite a fire within you, a fire that burns away the fear of failure and the weight of doubt. Embrace your challenges as opportunities to prove that with the right mindset, any obstacle can be conquered. Step into the arena with the heart of a warrior and the mind of a champion. Your potential is limitless when discipline roars louder than doubt. Your energy is a sacred resource that must be guarded from the moment you wake up. Before you even sit down to eat breakfast, ask yourself, who's draining your energy before you even eat breakfast? The early moments of your day are like the first rays of sunlight. If you allow dark influences to seep in, your entire day can be shadowed by negativity. What you allow in your space is what you will carry throughout your day. Each piece of news, every social media update, every stray thought from others enters your life like an uninvited guest. Remember, energy is your battery. If you don't recharge, you'll shut down. Set clear, firm limits on what enters your mind, your emotions, and your body. Choose to surround yourself with voices and ideas that uplift and strengthen you. Think of your space as a fortress, where only that which serves your purpose and boosts your strength is welcome. When you set boundaries, you make a statement. Your well-being is not for sale to every fleeting distraction. Every morning as you step into the day, defend your inner circle with purpose and clarity. Guard your peace from unwanted noise and negative input. Decide in advance which sources of information and which interactions will add value to your life. Let no one drain your strength before you have even started your day. Protect your energy like a warrior defends a treasure, for it is the fuel that powers every step you take toward your dreams. Consider the many ways your day can be drained before you even notice. Sometimes the drain is not obvious. It hides in the habits you take for granted, lingering on negative news, engaging with toxic individuals, or falling into patterns of harsh self-talk. Ask yourself, what drains you? Who drains you? It's time to take inventory. Each moment spent dwelling on minor setbacks or absorbing unhelpful opinions chips away at your strength. When you let every problem touch you, you run out of fuel before the day truly begins. Look closely at your routines and pinpoint the small leaks, the toxic relationships that drain your enthusiasm, the social media feeds that trigger unnecessary worry, and the inner dialogue that constantly undermines your confidence. Recognize these sources for what they are, energy leaks that rob you of the power you deserve. Cut the leaks. Protect your peace, your pace, and your power. Examine your environment with honesty. Even small irritations can steal precious energy. Eliminate or reduce these energy vampires by setting firm limits where needed. Each small adjustment in your routine can lead to a significant boost in vitality as you learn to shield your inner strength from outside drains. Every morning is your chance to equip yourself with armor that guards your energy for the challenges ahead. Build a routine that centers you, prepares you, and reinforces your resolve. Stand tall, breathe deep, center yourself before you face the world. Begin with a moment of stillness to clear your mind of lingering worries. Engage in physical movement, stretch, walk, or exercise to activate your body and ignite the fire within. Incorporate practices that align your thoughts with your goals, whether it's a brief meditation, a moment of gratitude, or simply savoring a quiet cup of tea. Create a ritual that you follow with unwavering determination each morning. Protect your peace, protect your pace, protect your power. Let this routine be more than a series of tasks. It is a declaration that you value your energy and will not allow anything to diminish it. Keep your routine simple and direct, and when the day gets hectic, recall the strength built in these early moments. Your morning actions form a personal armor, transforming potential into a force ready to face the world. In the midst of constant noise and distraction, moments of silence can recharge your spirit like nothing else. Your energy is not endless. It's a resource to be guarded. Allow yourself time for solitude, a quiet space where you can reconnect with your inner self. Like a flame in the wind, solitude is the shelter your energy needs to flourish. Spend time alone with your thoughts, free from the clamor of social media or constant conversation. In these moments of quiet, you can reflect on your priorities, realign your goals, and gather strength for the day ahead. How much of your day is spent alone with your thoughts, restoring, recharging? Make it a habit to carve out time in the morning for peaceful solitude, whether through a silent walk, deep breathing, or simply sitting in reflective stillness. This quiet space allows you to listen to your inner voice, unburdened by external interference. When you protect these moments, you build a reserve of calm and focus that carries you through every challenge. Let silence be your trusted friend, reminding you of the strength that lies within. Your energy is your life force. Fight for it. When you step into your day, know that every bit of your strength is precious. Do not allow distractions or negative forces to steal away the power within you. Protect it with everything you've got, because without it, nothing else matters. Every choice you make, every interaction either adds to your inner fire or chips away at it. Stand firm in the understanding that your well-being is the foundation upon which your life is built. Guard your energy as you would a priceless treasure, for it fuels your drive and passion. The battle for your energy is essential. When you shield your flame, you ensure that you have the power to meet every challenge, rise above obstacles, and move forward with strength and purpose. Let no one dim your light. Stay alert and be ready to defend your inner power at every turn. This is your call to arms. Keep your energy intact and let it be the spark that drives you every single day. Every morning, what you choose to listen to sets the stage for your entire day. Your ears are gates. What you let in decides what gets out of you. The power of repetition is not simply about hearing the same words over and over. It is about planting seeds that grow into lasting change. Every morning, when you expose yourself to uplifting messages, positive stories, and encouraging ideas, you build a strong foundation for the hours ahead. Small shifts in the words you hear can lead to big changes in how you think and act. Instead of succumbing to negative chatter or doubt, choose voices that push you to move forward. Even when challenges arise, reflect on the difference a positive word can make when it echoes in your mind throughout the day. Over time, these repeated inputs form patterns that guide your decisions and actions. Imagine the cumulative effect of a simple phrase repeated day after day, a constant reminder of your strength and potential. Change starts with what you allow into your mind. Let your ears absorb words that uplift you, challenge you, and drive you toward your dreams. The quiet power of repetition is your secret tool for building a better day. Imagine a challenge that lasts 30 days, where each day you intentionally choose what you listen to, shaping your thoughts and setting the tone for your actions. What you listen to rewires your reality. One day, one decision, one word. That's the path to change. For the next 30 days, make a pledge to yourself. Each morning, choose audio that inspires, uplifts, and guides you toward your best self. This is not a one-time fix. It is a daily act of reshaping your mind. Every new day offers a fresh opportunity to reset and refocus. The inputs you consume directly affect how you think, feel, and act. If you change your input, your output will burst forth in new ways. With every sunrise, decide to fuel your mind with positive, powerful words. Embrace this 30-day challenge and watch how small daily decisions add up to create significant change. Step into each day as the master of your own thoughts and let every word you hear become a building block for a brighter future. Your inner voice is the architect of your future, built brick by brick from the words you hear. Every phrase, every sound plants a seed in your mind that shapes your thoughts and influences your actions. You are what you think, and what you think is shaped by what you hear. When you fill your ears with encouraging words, your inner dialogue turns into a source of strength and clarity. Picture each word as a seed, plant them with care, and watch them grow into a garden of confidence, resilience, and purpose. Your thoughts are not random. They are crafted from the inputs you choose. That is why it is crucial to select wisely. Let your inner voice be a wellspring of inspiration that guides every decision you make. When you listen to messages that uplift you, they echo in your mind and mold how you see yourself and the world around you. Take charge of what you hear and allow your inner voice to reflect the best version of you. With every word, you are sculpting a future filled with hope and endless possibility. Nourish that voice with positivity, and it will lead you to a life of clarity and purpose. The moment you open your eyes, your ears become the first gatekeepers of your day. Your energy is sacred. Protect it from the moment you wake up. The words you hear early in the morning set the tone for every challenge and opportunity that follows. When you feed your mind with positive messages, you build resilience and strength for the day ahead. Every morning, choose to start with words that ignite your inner fire. Let your ears be the first line of defense against negativity. Each positive input acts as a shield, fortifying your mind against waves of doubt and discouragement. When you surround yourself with empowering audio, you prepare yourself to face any obstacle with clear focus. This practice is not merely about feeling good in the moment. It lays a foundation for sustained energy and concentration. Remember, the right words can lift your spirit and propel your actions. When you start your day with clear, encouraging messages, you set a powerful precedent for everything that follows. Every morning, remind yourself that your energy is precious and guard it zealously by choosing to listen only to what fuels your passion and purpose. This challenge isn't just about boosting your mood. It's a 30-day pledge to change your life. In just 30 days of focused listening, you can reshape who you are one word at a time. Imagine the power of dedicating yourself to a new auditory routine, where every day you consciously choose what fuels your mind. These small daily decisions build up to create a new version of you that leaves behind old limits. The change is real, and it begins with the simple act of tuning into positive, empowering words. For 30 days, let your ears be the architects of your future. With each passing day, feel the old patterns dissolve and a new sense of self take root. The question is, are you ready to change your life? Stand up, listen carefully, and take control of your destiny. Embrace these 30 days as your path to a new identity built on the power of every word you hear, and let each day bring you closer to the future you deserve.